Hello guys, my name is Plamen, and again you are with our weekly forecast for the upcoming week. And again we are gonna take a look at the news, what are these news this week, and the technical analysis. We are gonna take a look what happened last week, what we have guessed right or what we haven't, and let's not waste more time and start with the news. This week, as you can see, we already had some interesting news. The German PPI already, as you can see, the actual value is the same as the forecast, and it didn't bring any movement on the markets. And this week, there are really not much important news, not many important news. Probably these news for the US dollar, the existing home sales on Tuesday are gonna bring some movement, some impact on the markets. And you can see mostly some speakers from the different countries for the Great Britain, for the Eurozone, and also for the United States. There we have the FOMC meeting minutes, so probably this news maybe will bring some movements. On Wednesday, the most important news on Wednesday is the initial jobless claims, but these are not at the end of the month, so probably not some very huge impact is gonna happen on the market. Also, we have the crude oil inventories. On Thursday, we have some news for the inflation rate. This is the for the Eurozone. First, we have the France manufacturing PMI and the services PMI, and as you can see, also for the Germany, for the Eurozone, and later we have the British pound composite PMI, also the manufacturing PMI. So probably all these news on Thursday in the morning from 10:15 to 12 o'clock will make some good movements on the market. So you have to be a little bit careful. If you have any trades on profits, you have to secure them. And if you don't have any trades, it's better to wait for the news to come up and after that to enter in some trades. On Friday, let me just see, we don't have really important news. So this week probably it's gonna be not so very volatile, but we have to see. Okay, let's move to the technical analysis. Let's take a look at the pictures from the last week. We are starting with Euro to US dollar. The picture was on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is the picture. The price was right here. We were expecting to see either right away the price to continue to go up and to break this previous high right there and to continue to go up, either to make a little more retracement, a little deeper retracement to the Fibonacci retracement levels, and then to see the up movement. But when the news came up on Tuesday, you can see that the price really started to go up very fast, and this is the new impulse wave. Okay, for now we don't know that this impulse wave is gonna end right here. We have to see on the daily time frame. Here we have a point of interest, some zone that probably we may see some retracement from it, but for now nothing really is happening. Here we have another strategy of trading breakout, so we are thinking that probably the price will continue to go up, then to see some retracement. On the 4-hour time frame, now the price is in some supply zone on this high right there. But as we are looking right now, probably this zone is not gonna make some impact. We may see some pushback from the upper point of interest on the 4-hour time frame on this high right there. Then to see some retracement. Here on the last low on the euro to US dollar on the 1-hour time frame, we can see that there is a good point of interest and there is a chance the price to make some retracement to this point of interest, because you can see with this candle it took the liquidity, now it's breaking the structure, and a little before the zone We have some volumes right there. And if this retracement happens to this point of interest, a divergence may happen. So there is a good chance that the price will make a pushback from this point of interest. This is for euro to US dollar, pound to US dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. Again, it was on the daily time frame. Okay, there is. Last week, we said after this strong impulse wave, we saw a retracement to the levels of Fibonacci, level 61.8, and it didn't touch the imbalance right there. But we told you that if the price closes here like a good bullish candle, we may see very good movement up. And look what the price did. A bullish candle on Monday, and after the news on Tuesday, you can see the new impulse wave. Now, the price on the daily time frame is making again new impulse wave, a retracement, a smaller one. So probably if the price here breaks the previous high, we may see another strategy of trading breakouts and the price to continue to go up to the next supply zone and the weekly level, and from there to see some pushback. This is on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, here we see a flux strategy after this strong impulse wave. Now the price is making two small retracements, and there is a good chance to see another up movement to the weekly level as we expect on the daily time frame, or even to continue to this point of interest on the 4-hour time frame. But this for now, this is far away. And we are expecting a little bit small movement probably to the weekly level. Here on the 1-hour time frame, also we may see a taken liquidity, but this taken liquidity, it's with a very small movement around 2 pips, and we don't think that this is a good point of interest right there. That's why we haven't made it right now as the as euro to US dollar. For now, we don't see anything for down movements on pound to US dollar and euro to US dollar. We only see the opportunity, the price to continue to go up. Okay, euro to Japanese yen. Let's see the picture from the last week. Yes, daily time frame. Okay. The price was right here. I see that. Right here. Okay. After this impulse wave, we told you that the price, it's not clear that this is gonna be the end of the impulse wave. We are expecting some retracement when this impulse wave ends. And look, the price went up for a few more days, and on Wednesday started to make some retracement from here. So on the daily time frame, we have a new daily trend line, and there is a good chance the price to make some down movement to the trend line and to reach this demand zone. This will be a consecutive point on the daily trend line, and also divergence may happen. So again, we may see another bullish impulse wave to break the previous high if the price reaches this daily trend line and we see some confirmation. On the 4-hour time frame, last week on Monday, we were expecting the price to reach this point of control on the previous low right there. And on Monday, it went down. It didn't reach the point of control for 9 pips. And look what movement it did after that. Now, yesterday when we made our analysis, there was a chance the price to reach this point of control and to see some down movement, and it happened right after the markets opened, and now the price is making a very good down movement. For now it's very late for some short trades, it's better to wait some retracement if this is the new impulse waves on the 4-hour time frame. You have to wait for some down movement, retracement, and here to enter in some short trades with some strategy, of course. But you should know that on the daily time frame, the price is making only a retracement, so you have to be very careful. Euro to Japanese yen for now is very good uptrend, so on the daily time frame you should look for long positions. Okay. Pound to Japanese yen. This is on 1 hour in the last week. Okay, the price was just here at this point of interest. Show you. Okay, the price was just here. We were expecting to see some pushback to reach this down point of interest on this previous low right there, then to see some up movement. Well, the price, it reached this zone, the 1 hour point of interest. It didn't break it a lot, only 7 pips, and made a very good down movement for around 50, 60 pips. From here, after the European session closed, you can see that the pound yen, also the euro yen, made some strange movements, a very huge down movement, and after that, a new bullish impulse wave. It didn't reach the point of interest, and now the price is very near this point of interest. But if you take a look on the higher time frames, let's say the daily one, the price is making a very strong impulse wave upwards. Now it's making a retracement, and the point of interest on the 1 hour is exactly at this low. So this is very risky if you want to try it, because this is a small retracement. It didn't reach the level 50 or 61 of the Fibonacci retracement yet. So it must be broken very good. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see now that the price after the strong impulse wave is making 2 new impulse waves, and we may expect some pushback. We don't know if this is gonna be from the 1 hour point of interest, or it's gonna be on this demand zone where we have very large volumes right there. So this is not much clear. Maybe we may see something like that. To retest the previous lows right there and another down movement. Something like this. Okay, the next 4 currency pairs last week made very good movements. Let's see what we have. Oh, again, I don't have one picture. Never mind. Okay, Euro to Australian dollar. Last week, the price was about, let's say, 18th, let's say 19th. Right there. Okay, we were expecting the price to, after these 3 impulse waves, to see some pushback from this high right there. And this week, last week, it made a very good point of interest on the 4-hour time frame. You can see with this candle, it took the liquidity of this high and this high, and we were expecting after this break of structures here and here to see some retracement and to see a pushback from this point of interest. As you can see, it made very good down movement after that. Now for next week, this is not much clear what is gonna happen because on the daily time frame, after this bullish impulse wave and reaching the levels of Fibonacci, we had a engulfing candle, and now the price is starting to going down again. So it's not very clear on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, this point of interest is making its movement. We are expecting to see a little more down movement to the demand zone on the or the point of control, then some pushback, but we have to wait for a better impulse wave, a retracement, and then to enter in some trades. Pound to Australian dollar. Here I have a picture. There it is. Okay. It was, let me just see, on the 4-hour time frame, and the price was just here. We were expecting to see either the price to reach this point of interest on the 1-hour time frame, then to see a new up movement, or to make a pushback from this 4-hour point of interest. Here we had a point of control as well, and look what the price did. It didn't make the down movement first, but it made the movement to the point of interest and reached the point of control right there, and it made a new bearish impulse wave downwards, which broke the previous two lows here and here, as you can see. Later in the week, we were expecting the price to reach this point of control in this supply zone and to see another strong down movement. It didn't reach the point of control for about 4 pips, 5 pips, but now it's starting to make another down movement. So we don't know if this impulse wave is over yet. We have to wait to see some deeper retracement, then to use your Fibonacci again. So pound Australian dollar, it's not clear where it's gonna go. For now, after this impulse wave on the daily time frame, this is still a retracement to the levels of the Fibonacci. There is a chance to see some divergency and to see another up movement on the daily time frame, but on the 4-hour time frame, it's much more for down movements. Now we have a new trend line right there. There it is. This is the new 4-hour trend line, and now the price is breaking the previous low, so this is a new impulse wave. From here, if we see some retracement, another touching the 4-hour trend line, there is a chance to see another down movement from here that will break the previous lows right there and to reach the next daily level around this low right there. But we have to wait. There is nothing clear right now. Euro to New Zealand dollar. Euro to New Zealand dollar. The picture was on the 4-hour time frame and it was about here. Okay, we were expecting the price either to make an up movement to the point of interest on the 1-hour time frame, just here, or to make a down movement to the point of control on this low right there, then to make another up movement. But also there was a chance because here you can see 3 highs right there, and this is very good zone for the big players to take the liquidity. As you can see, it just broke the liquidity, took the liquidity on all these 3 highs right there, and made a very strong down movement. There is. It broke this low right there and this one. Now, after this strong impulse wave, it created a new point of interest on the 4-hour time frame, and the price slowly on Friday reached this point of interest. First made a down movement, then it come back to activate a smaller point of interest on the 15 minutes time frame, And now the price after the market opened yesterday, it made a very good movement. As you can see now, this trade is about 100 in profit, so this is a very good one. We are expecting the price to make another impulse wave to reach either this zone right there or even to break this low and to reach the second lower zone at this low right there. For now, it's a very good movement. On the daily time frame, it is making something like a, I don't know, range side movement. After this strong impulse wave, it reached the level 50 on the Fibonacci retracement, and now it's making probably a side movement, either a triangle may happen, I don't know yet. You can see this should be ascending triangle if you look at like that, because the highs are pretty much even and the price is making a higher lows. So if here the price breaks this level right there, probably it will continue to go up. On the 4-hour time frame, on the other hand, this is a new impulse wave downwards. Now the price is making a retracement and is starting to make another down movement. And if it continues to go down and breaks the previous low right there, it will continue probably to go downwards to the next levels, this demand zone and this low right there. On to New Zealand dollar. The picture was on the 1-hour time frame. Let me just see where am I. Okay, so pound to New Zealand dollar, we were expecting that the price will take the liquidity on these two highs right there and to make another down movement to activate the down point of control and the down point of interest, which is right there, then to see some up movement. Well, the price on the 4-hour time frame, first it went up to activate this demand zone right there. Then we saw a very strong down movement, a strong bearish impulse wave. Now, on Friday, the price has returned to activate this point of control right there and is starting to make another down movement. We were expecting to see a little more retracement to this point of control and this point of interest, but the price didn't reach it and started to go down. For now, it is not clear what is going to happen. If this impulse wave is going to continue to break the previous low right there and to reach the trend line, there is a good chance that it will make a pushback again from this point of interest, this zone right there, but it's not very clear. You have to wait for some confirmations, some strong impulse wave to happen, and then a retracement to enter in some trades. Go to US dollar. Let's take a look at the picture. Hmm, very interesting. Okay. I don't have a picture, but Thursday, right, Tuesday, Monday the 13th. Okay. After these down movements on gold to US dollar, last week we were expecting the price to make some pushback from this zone right there. Okay, this was on the 4-hour time frame. Let me show you this candle right there. But it was good and it was better the price to make a pushback right after this impulse wave. You can see that on the 1-hour time frame here we had an impulse wave, some side movement, then the price made on the 1-hour time frame new impulse wave, another side movement, and we weren't sure that this price it's gonna make some pushback from this zone. It made a small pushback for around 30 pips and it broke it. There it is. Now for the next week, here we have some zones that are not activated yet. If we take a look on the 4-hour time frame, here we have a third consecutive point on the 4-hour trend line. And for now, we don't have, I think, yeah, we don't have a divergency, but there is a good chance that the price will make a pushback from here and see another up movement. The second option is on the 1-hour time frame, the price to reach this demand zone, there it is, then to see some pushback, something like this. Or the third option is if the price here breaks this demand zone and these lows right there, here are left some volumes. This is the point of control. And if the price reaches this demand zone, this side movement right there, probably we may see some pushback from it. Something like this. It is not much clear right away. And you have to know that this is the end of November. The next month, there are a lot of news for all the countries, very important news for the inflation rate, for the interest rate, and it is not very good to take some trades. A lot of volatilities on the market and a lot of strange movements are happen, and you have to be very careful. We don't like to trade it in December, and probably this will be our last analysis for this year. If we don't see you the next week, I wish you very good holidays. Take your time with your families, go on a vacation, and start to trade next year when it's much more suitable for trading. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.